now, imitating India's actions, Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has asked former Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto-Zardari to present the country's case for peace on foreign capitals. Pakistan, facing global criticism following India's Operation Sindoor, which highlighted Islamabad's links to terrorism, is now attempting to restore its image through diplomatic means, in what appears to be a response to India's move of sending 7 multi-party delegations to global capitals. Pakistan has decided to send its own team to advocate for peace on the international stage. Pakistan's People's Party chairman Bilawal Bhutto-Zardari announced on Saturday that Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif had asked him to lead the delegation amid rising tensions between the two countries. I was contacted earlier today by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, who requested that I lead a delegation to present Pakistan's case for peace on the international stage. I am honoured to accept this responsibility and remain committed to serving Pakistan in these challenging times. That there was what Zardari wrote on Facebook. The move is seen as Pakistan's effort to counter growing international pressure and salvage its global standing, which has been damaged by repeated allegations of supporting terrorism. Well, joining us to discuss this development today is Major General Dr. Rajan Koja, a defence expert. Major General Koja, thank you ever so much for being here with us. We're looking at a situation which seems to be in response to India's actions with global leaders and leading nations. Why do you think Pakistan has chosen this path?
It's a very interesting development. See, what is happening is that Pakistan has been spreading disinformation, and especially in the world media, which we have seen, because many of the Pakistanis are writing for international newspapers and news magazines, and they are presenting a one-sided view of this entire operation, Sindoor, which has been carried out by India against terrorist infrastructure in Pakistan. So the Indian government very rightly decided on a all-party delegation. 7 such delegations are being dispatched, 59 members of parliament, and the basic aim of this delegation is to counter disinformation, to showcase national unity against terrorism, and to engage the international stakeholders and the opinion leaders, media and academia, to give them a correct perspective of what Pakistan is indulging in. Pakistan has been taken on the back foot now because this initiative launched by India, now Pakistan has also decided that Zardari Bhutto will go and you take a delegation from Pakistan to all the other countries. But I don't think it will have any major impact, because today it has been proved beyond doubt that Pakistan is a haven for terrorist activities. Even their own defense minister, Khwaja Asif, he has articulated publicly that Pakistan has been harboring terrorists for the last 30 years and continues to do that. So India's campaign is basically to highlight Pakistan's role in spreading terrorism into India and at the world at large. There are reports that Hamas has fighters have also come to Pakistan last couple of months, and they've been training along with the terrorist groups in Pakistan, the Resistance Front, Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed. So it's high time, I think, the world starts recognizing Pakistan as a terrorist state, put Pakistan on the FATF grey list, and ensure that Pakistan comes into line. Because you see, unless there is world pressure on Pakistan, Pakistan is not going to mend its ways, and the criticality of the conflict between the two countries, that is India and Pakistan, will continue to remain. We would like to have peace in our subcontinent. We would like to live in peace with our neighbors, provided the neighbors also want the same thing. But it seems that Pakistan is hell-bent on troubling India, causing terrorist activities, infiltration, moving in its terrorist into Jammu and Kashmir.
Yes.
And you are aware of that incident in Pahalgam, where 26 people have lost their lives. So we don't want a repeat of Pahalgam happening, and
Yes.
that is why India is concerned and wants to tell the world that there is no good or bad terrorism. Terrorism is only one, and it needs to be eradicated.
Yes,
Joshua.
Major General Kodja, sorry to cut in there. We are running shorter on time, but I do want to pick up on a point that you made, and that is the Indian transparency. Of course, Operation Sindoor has been detailed in press conferences extensively. And of course, this delegation is going out to inform world leaders about the work that has been done. Why do you think Pakistan, given the lack of transparency on their side, are continuing with this path as well? Is this to save face, or is this just a way of saying we are here, there are two sides to this, and to try and put their point across?
See, the problem with Pakistan is that Pakistan refuses to accept that they are harboring terrorist camps. It's been on record. Uh, uh, they are attending, their senior army officers are attending funerals of terrorists who have been killed by the Indian strike. So I think the problem with Pakistan is that the self-realization is not coming in, and they refuse to accept that they are the epicenter of terrorism, and that is why this defense mechanism, I would call it, in psychology we call it the defense mechanism. This defense mechanism is playing its part because Pakistan wants to defend whatever India wants to say in world forums, and that is the reason Pakistan is wanting to send its own delegation to defend its cause and to tell the world that they are not a terrorist country.
Yes, Major General Dr. Rajan Kochhar, thank you ever so much for joining us and providing